It would tell me righty, lefty, or tighty, loosey. There's no time for it. Give it up for the talented Marcy Freeman, everybody!
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna sit for this. I'll get you right here. Just kidding. Okay. Right here. For every extra second, we take money from a charity.
Thanks, everybody. He was a great instructor. He wasn't there the day we learned this, so I bet I would have done better if he was. So, thanks everybody for being here. How many of you have been to Disney World? How many of you have kids that you know of? Well, so I went to Disney World a bunch of years back with my then boyfriend, and we had tons of fun. Especially watching all of the parents struggling with their overtired, overstimulated kids having tantrums and thinking, wow, we're going to be way better than them, and our kids are never going to behave like that. And then we get on the plane on the way home and we realize that this week was like a whole big commercial for birth control. Then fast forward a few years, we actually got married and we started thinking about having kids. I mean, how bad could we do damage to our kids that a few years of therapy can't fix when they get older, right? This is not going to be the parents' fault. And I started thinking, maybe we could have a business to have like a 401k plan or 529 plan to save for therapy, right? Because they're going to need it when they get older, whatever we do to them. But, in the end, I really just was hoping that each generation would be a little less screwed up than the one before it. So, anyone that knows me knows I am not a planner, but we started to plan having a family, and we were successful because I actually have my kids all born within 9 days of each other, different years, but within 9 days. Because I wanted Tauruses. I'm a Virgo, and Tauruses and Virgos are supposed to get along really well, and so many of my favorite people are born within the first couple weeks of May, and yeah, I know you're all kind of counting. Okay, so we only have 2nd of August, and even then, only every few years. As it comes to toward the end of July, my husband's like, honey, August is coming up. And we're fortunate that we were able to plan that well, because then as September came, it's like, thanks, dear, see you in a couple years. Boy, a girl, and that tiebreaker boy. They were wonderful, great kids, smart and charming, and great. And a little sibling rivalry, which of course is biblical. Cain killed Abel, and Jacob stole his brother's birthright, and Joseph's brothers threw him into a pit and sold him into slavery. And of course, it was all the parents' fault. So start saving up for therapy, because what chance do we have, right? So we finally figured it was time. The kids were old enough. It's time to start thinking about taking them to Disney World. So we thought, let's go Martin Luther King week, right? We will avoid the Christmas crowds. It's a little less money. It's a whole week that we'll take off, but it's only 4 days vacation. And to quote my brother, they'll never remember the school they missed, but they'll always remember this trip. And why should I let school get in the way of my kids' education, right? Epcot's like a whole geography lesson, right? So we went that week, and as soon as we get to the parks, they turned into 3 Verucas from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I want to go to the Animal Kingdom. I want to go to Tomorrowland. I want to go to the Magic Kingdom. And then if we didn't take them where they wanted to go, when they wanted to go there, like, you're mean parents. Wait a minute. We're mean parents. We took you out of school for a week and brought you to Disney World, but we're mean parents. So let me just get that social services number on the phone for you. You can call them and see what they think. I was like, wait a minute. Social services will come to the house and take the kids out and leave us there. Maybe they'll come in and clean up and do some laundry. Having kids and laundry, it's not like it's incremental, like one load for each kid. It's like exponential, and it's not fun laundry. Like one of my kids, by the time they were 9, I was like, I'm tired of cleaning the skid marks off the underwear, so either start wiping better or start doing your own laundry. They decided to do their own laundry. Can't make this stuff up. So we eventually calmed them down and took a few runs on It's a Small World After All, and we got through the week. And the best part for me was watching all the other parents struggling with their overtired, overstimulated kids and realizing, you know, I'm not the worst mom in the world. I don't have the worst kids in the world. And as we were getting on the plane afterwards, I was thinking, you know what? This is the last time I'm taking you guys to Disney World. I was going to tell them that next time you go on your own dime when you're adults. But then I realized that Disney World is just a big commercial for birth control. So instead I said, you know, next time you go to Disney World, it's a week before prom. Thanks, everybody.